This is a story about a man who decided to make a difference right now. Ric Bonnell and his wife Wendy are both pediatricians who've been working with the children of Haiti for the past 4 years. Upon learning about the devastating earthquake in Haiti on January 12th, Ric began communicating with his friends in Haiti to see if any had survived. 2 days later, he decided that his medical skills were needed and that he was going to help. As most Americans wondered what they could possibly do, Ric called me to say that he was heading to Haiti and that he'd be putting together a team of other doctors to help the injured get through this horrible tragedy. All we need is a plane, my brother told me. Who do we know that has a jet? That was a Thursday. We both immediately began asking everyone we knew if they could donate a jet, and sure enough, by Saturday, his team began seeing patients and saving lives on the ground in Pierre-Paye in Haiti, just 50 miles north of Port-au-Prince. This Falcon 220 was donated by a private company in Fort Worth. The landing slot in Haiti was coordinated through CARE, and his team of 5 highly skilled trauma specialists made the difficult journey into Pierre-Paye in Haiti, where Ric turned the medical clinic he helped set up years before into a fully functioning ER. Patients by the hundred were triaged, evaluated, treated, and many lives were saved. On the return flight, the Falcon brought out these elderly missionaries who waited at the airport for days with little food for their golden tickets home. As Ric and his team were being the heroic first responders that just comes naturally to doctors like this, the support system back home kept working. Just because you can't treat patients, it doesn't mean you can't be part of the cause. Generous airplane owners have been rising to the occasion every day. Last Saturday, Medical Team 2, loaded with fresh medical supplies, departed from Fort Worth's Meacham Airfield and sent valuable reinforcements to the team in Haiti. Once again, CARE arranged the landing slot in Port-au-Prince, and 3 of the first team members came home on the return flight, along with 5 more missionaries, and 2 others stayed for another week. Ric's wife, Wendy, kept arranging more medical teams and coordinating for medical supplies since she's a doctor as well, and I've been begging for airplanes ever since. In the 12 short days that our medical teams have been in place, hundreds of lives have been saved, limbs have been saved, complex surgeries have been performed, and in many cases, hope has been restored. Miracles happen every day. I'd like to share 2 stories from our teams. Meet Yadisa. In the turmoil and chaos following the second aftershock, many people frantically fled the city of Port-au-Prince to smaller villages where they felt safer. Yadisa was walking to a local market where she was hit by a speeding bus. She suffered a fractured tibia, fibula, femur, and shattered her pelvis. The bus didn't stop. But another pedestrian picked her up and carried this 11-year-old girl the 5 miles to Ric's team. They rushed her into the OR and were able to stabilize her, but quickly realized that this girl truly needed a level 1 trauma facility, which Haiti does not currently have, if she were to have any chance of survival. She was loaded in the back of a pickup and driven 2 hours over bumpy dirt roads to the airport, all the while with Ric Bonnell at her side. While Wendy contacted CARE, they waited at the airport for hours, luckily in the shade. Their angels arrived from Boston, coordinated through CARE, and transported them both to Fort Lauderdale, where an ambulance met them on the runway. Yadisa has undergone 2 surgeries so far, and the doctors expect her to make a full recovery. An EMT with Haitian roots is acting as her foster parent until she's well enough to go home. She asked Ric to take these 2 bears back to her mother, who must be scared. Ric caught another private jet back to Haiti the next morning, along with the bears, of course, to get back to his team, once again, all coordinated by CARE. This little girl came into the OR on Sunday with no feeling in her legs. She had shattered one of her lumbar vertebrae. On any other day of her life, she would have been paralyzed at best, probably died. Team 2 as a spinal surgeon. You sent this little girl a spinal surgeon. She's expected to make a full recovery. You also sent her the bear, along with about 200 others. This little girl just took her first airplane ride with her new adopted father. She was adopted before the earthquake, but it took a private jet and the coordination of care to make this special delivery. In the aftermath of disaster, not only are people injured, but adopted kids, orphans, missionary workers, American volunteers, and humanitarians can all become stranded for days or weeks, lost in the turmoil. CARE has not only been delivering doctors and supplies, but bringing those in need home. You, the business community, know how to get things done. You, the private aviation business, can get a team of doctors like this into the places they need to go with surgical precision and with the speed necessary to make a real difference. The military can do great things slowly. Big companies do big things slowly. Private jet owners got this team into Haiti in 2 days. Team 2 is now in place. Team 3 is set to leave this Saturday. Medical teams 4, 5, and 6 have been assembled, and their jets have all been donated by the private sector. Doctors are saving lives. You have given them a ride, and CARE put all the details together. This is a story about one man who decided to make a difference right now.